And welcome to episode 7 of the Road to Rooney. I'm going to begin this episode with a bit of an apology. I did say I wouldn't be doing transfers between my two accounts in terms of players, but I haven't gained any coins from this, and I have done straight transfers for players. So Ramirez has gone, and Sean Wright Phillips has gone. I brought in two wingers, one left, one right. Bargains at total under 10,000. You'll see why, and they come with tons of contracts, which is great. There's also one other buy, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But this is Andre Arshavin at left wing. Brilliant buy. 51 contracts, 6,400 coins. On the PS3, that is tremendous. I was very happy to get him for that. His average card is about 7,000, so to get him for less than that with all those contracts in my formation is a wonderful find. And also on the right wing we have Luis Antonio Valencia. I think he has 28 contracts. I can't really remember. A lot of contracts for 3,500, total 9,900 coins spent on my other account. Straight transfers, I haven't gained any coins. I've just gained better players. And anyone who has seen, yes, episode 1 of the finals of 2011 will understand why I have bought this player. Bean has arrived at Force 12 FC. I was absolutely staggered to find that he was a rare silver card. I was expecting to be the worst of the worst bronze. But you know, he fits into my team without costing me chemistry or rating, so he will play a couple of matches just for the banter. He will sit on my reserves bench for the vast majority of this series, but you know, when I'm feeling a bit lucky or playing well, I will put Bean in there to ruin up my midfield. Arshavin also can act as cover for the centre of my midfield without losing, again, rating or chemistry, which is great, which means I don't lose too much from getting rid of Ramirez. But yeah, that is how this team is looking now. It's quite good. I don't think I'm going to be able to find any other bargain buys in positions that I particularly want to fill. I'm quite happy with the team I have. Maybe an extra left back that isn't Kieran Richardson. But into the first game of this episode that we go against No Mercy FC, and my God, this was frustrating. For 60 minutes, I was pretty much on top until that pass allowed Wellington to do that. And then, I don't know, I crumbled, my players crumbled, something went wrong. I didn't have another shot for the rest of the game, and he just peppered my goal. I don't think he even had a shot up until that point, but he was peppering my goal. Gets a little lucky to get his Ronaldinho back on the ball after that tackle, but that is a lovely finish to make it 2-0. I didn't know Ronaldinho was this good, basically, and he tore apart my defence with his Ronaldinho. Again, he gets a little bit lucky that the rebound after this falls back to his players, but he passes it to Ronaldinho. And with a finish like this, I mean, what can you do? Do I blame the keeper, the referee, my players, what? The internet? PSN? No, you just have to sit back and say that's a nice finish. And I got trounced 3-0. I don't think it should have ended 3-0. Maybe I deserve to lose. I still think it should have been a 0-0 draw, because you'll see from the match details what a close game that is. I mean, all those 7 shots came in the second half, pretty much. Gutted, absolutely gutted. But anyway, moving on, that's football. Into this game with FC Cruz. He has an interesting Premier League side. A lot of pace in there, hell of a lot of pace. And it takes me a long time to break him down. But I start this attack from the back. Valencia cuts it inside to SCN, who gives it to Anelka, who shows pace, skill, strength to battle away all through his defenders, gets into the box, and that's a great finish. Power and precision into the back of the net, 1-0, and that's how this match ends. This episode, by the way, is called The Late Show for a reason. There are only 2 goals that come before the 60th minute in this episode. Crazy. I couldn't even score for the first, I didn't score in the first 90 and the first 80, so the first 170 minutes of this episode I didn't even get a goal. I deserved to win there. You can see I was on top in terms of shots on target. This guy's Spanish team, again, has a fair bit of pace. It's not the best Spanish team I've ever seen, but you know, you could do a lot worse. And this is one of the goals that comes before the 60th minute. Unfortunately, it's for him. His Adebayor crosses it in. I try and come to the cross, and Benzema's head gets there before Czech's hands do. 1-0 after 17 minutes. And again, I struggle to score in this game. So much so that I'll show you this half-time statistic. I had a grand total of no shots in this first half. I deserve to be down 1-0. You know, you can't argue when you don't have any shots and you have less possession. But in the second half, I picked my ideas up. Buck them up, rather. I don't know what this guy expected me to do, if not cut back with Valencia, so shame on him for allowing me to score that goal, easy as you like. But, you know, I'm not going to score a sexy goal when I'm 1-0 down. I'm just going to try and score. I don't really score many sexy goals because I'm not a sexy player. But Arteta wins that in the centre of midfield. Nasri gives it to Anelka, who dummies. And that is a nice finish underneath the goalkeeper. Give me that lead. Thankfully. 81st minute. Another late show. But there is time for more, do not worry. Big Company wins it at the back and shows some pace and power forward. It doesn't quite make it into the opposition half, but Anelka does, and this is a nice pass. Arshavin gets a little bit lucky. You know, it comes back to him from the rebound, but he's going to slot that home all day long into an empty net. That's his first goal for the club, and that's a 3-1 victory for me. Very relieved to get that. I don't think I deserve to win 3-1. Maybe on balance on the second half showing I deserve to win. As you can see, now after having no shots in the first half, as you will see, rather, after having no shots in the first half, it looks like it was a close game. But obviously that means I kind of dominated the second half. You know, what can you do? I put 3 of mine away, he didn't. That's football. I lost 3-0 and I shouldn't have. So he can't complain. Hester's Way United, again another Spanish side, a very good Spanish side, again not the greatest, but it'll do. And this one takes me even longer, the 87th minute. Anelka goes through, and after some one-touch football, I actually played for the first time one-touch football that worked. Anelka goes through one-on-one with the goalkeeper and makes no mistake in the 87th minute. I'm thinking that's all she wrote, but it's not. There is time for more. Essien does some good play to hold up the ball. Anelka gets there. Oh, what a finish that is. No keeper in the world would have saved that little rocket. Not too far out, only 18 yards or so, but it was powerful. And then this guy, I don't know, he got pissed off and didn't play at all. He just put his controller down or something, only to slide tackle me in the middle of the penalty area. I mean, what an idiot. He did play after this. He tried to save this penalty that's coming up. He doesn't save the penalty, but that doesn't mean I score it. I took a leaf out of Matt's book, Zilrich's book. I put a goalkeeper on it, and unfortunately, he just rockets it against the old crossbar. But it ends 2-0, 2 goals, clean sheet, and Anelka gets mad of the match, mostly because he scored the 2 goals. But yeah, I'm starting to build a DNF again, which means I'm getting a few coins. 699 from that 2-0 win, not too bad. I was on top eventually, and I guess I deserved the win. I don't know. I just wanted to get away from that match. It was too hard. Klablagalelet FC. I don't know how you pronounce that. That guy. He had a good team. The best team I played, the best Spanish side I played in this episode. I ride my luck a bit here when it hits the post and Lennon is on there to score the only other goal, the second goal of before the 60th minute. But it takes me to the 73rd minute to score a second goal. Lennon goes through. He's injured, by the way, but that is one of the easiest finishes you will see in a road to Rooney, in a road to anything. 3 1-on-1. As long as you finesse it and don't overhit the shot, it's going to roll underneath the goalkeeper. Easy as you like to make it 75. To make it 75? 75-0. Best game I've ever had. No, to make it 2-0. But then it all goes a bit mental. For some reason, this guy stopped defending well. About 2 minutes in game time later, so we're talking about 60 seconds. Anelka goes through, and another power precision finish. Lovely. I will take that all day long. You don't see many goals like that against players of this calibre. I mean, he held me off for so long. But again, straight from the kickoff, Nasri goes through, shows pace, shows a little bit of skill to defeat this defender, and that's right under the goalkeeper. Again, finesse, not too much power. It's going to roll in. I mean, I couldn't believe my luck that I was 4-0 up. I did win the game. Obviously, I won the game 4-0. This guy got pissed off and didn't skip any replays after that. But I don't know. It's very weird to win 4-0 when you don't think you deserve to. Even though the match stats will show that I was so far on top in terms of shots. Most of those 13 shots came in the last 15 minutes of the game. But anyway, that is the last game of this episode. A staggering 4-0 win that I don't even know how I managed to pull it out. I will show you my total. That is my 20th win of the series. Well, that hasn't been a rage quit. My 20th full win of the series, and we've hit 20,000 coins. A nice little double milestone. 20 wins, 20,000 coins. But yeah, we're well on our way to getting Rooney. I've been Canteen PS3. You guys have been awesome, and until next time, take care.